turn up my camera. Meditation. I don't know what you can see. And as the wind roars outside, the trepidation falls and leaves me. Because over the years, as I got clean, I realized my fears were real and true, and I let them go too. Because there's nothing that I can do except carry on. And when I say that, I mean put one foot in front of the other and journey to the back of beyond, to the forefront of human experience, spiritual journeying. I may not be drumming, but I stand at the foot of a genetic spiral staircase in gold. It's my DNA. It begins coiling at my root, and as I take each step, I travel upwards, coiling, unraveling, traveling, moving, flowing, becoming. This is my personal, private, cleansing meditation. For others' benefit, my attunement prayer is long and complicated and involves all sorts of things like protection and guidance and requests for certain things. But ultimately, the blessings that they bring are different and don't require all that superstition, because it's my heart that speaks, not my lips, not these mouth noises, not my thoughts. I am Source. I choose to become Source, embodied within this flesh puppet. So the first part of my healing meditation is to move from my root up the staircase, spiraling up through my sexual center. And I've been pure. I've done nothing for weeks and months to send the energy out. It goes nowhere but up. Up to my solar plexus, where there's a little bit of tension. Could do with some softening, some healing, some revealing. As it rises up past my solar plexus, I rise up with it to my heart. My stomach feels full and blessed. I take a deep, deep rest and breath, and breathe in up to my throat. Up to my third eye. Up to my crown. Connection is made. I'm in the ocean. I feel the ocean. I close my eyes. I'm told not to, so I keep them open. so that you can see my experience as my consciousness connects to Source, my love gate, my life door. My connection is pure. And more than that, I feel my body vibrating. I feel purity and energy emanating, not from outside, although it feels like that at first, connecting within, vibrating my skin as if it was coming from outside, but it's coming from inside out. It just starts to feel and resonate as though it's from the outside in. And I know it's coming from within my heart, connected as I am above and below, like a fuse, like a wire, a conduit, a channel, a direct source of connection and communication. I start to glow as the energy begins to flow. But it always has been. That's the point. That's the blow I strike for truth and love. Which is to say, you're just ignorant, and in your ignorance you believe you're blissful, but you're not. That's just wishful thinking. You've forgotten something. All this time you could have been drinking from the fountain of eternal youth, truth and love and peace and purity, regeneration, energy, mysticism, magic, love, trust, experiential wisdom, knowledge, sensation. I refuse to go down paths I've gone down before. I'm not going to use any rhymes that I've said in times gone past. All this comes direct, not from my mind, but from my heart. The arousal is all over because I'm waking up. Unfurling, unfolding, relaxing, tension leaving, receiving, feeling, healing. Every time I slightly squint, I see the light beams coming from the flash. And all around, a beautiful, multicoloured aura around this little sun, like a plasma, a vibrating tunnel of wonder, a CCD camera, something simple, something complicated. Let's change the subject before the battery goes. My love door here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Creates a connection going in both directions. And let's say I sank right down to my lowest point and looked up. All I'd see is a bright light travelling away from me, space in the direction that the planet's falling, spiraling through space in the direction of my calling. This love door, this life gate, this golden divine method to communicate. It means that when I meditate, I can cleanse myself of all negative or energetic attachments. And let's face it, if I have thoughts of one kind or another, they're not real. They're just temporary parasitic creations of my own neuroses, which all stem from the brain. They come from imagining and fantasizing again. But what is real is in the heart. That's where it all starts. That's where true creation begins. That's where we go to for true losses and true wins. And a subtle grin comes to my face as I know that I'm feeling and hearing. I'm going to sleep well tonight, I hope. So whilst I'm connected, I'm getting ready to send some distant energy healing to a few people that I can name. I won't do that yet. I'll do that after this. Then after that, I'm going to send this bliss to everyone and everything. Send it back to where it came from. It seems only fair. If it comes to me for free, I should send it on and send it back with love. Create a looping reconnection. Design a celebration. A culmination. I mean, it's my choice. I could lose my life having spent it doing nothing but playing games or watching TV. There's nothing wrong with that. That's my choice. I choose to be free. I choose to heal the past, create the future, live in the now. Be loving. Attempt to do the right thing. Not moralizing. Nothing to be said about religious experience or truth or dogma. Let it all go and realize that we all evolve. It's still happening. This is our choice as the apex of creation. Human beings capable of so many things. And the top of that list of all the things that I wish for you is for you to experience something true, a moment of pure revelation, excitement, connection. There's all sorts of things you can do. There's all sorts of ways you can get to where I've been and where I'm going and where I am. But it's entirely up to you. This has been fun. I hope this robe isn't too mucky. It's covered in turmeric. I bathed in it the other day and ended up slightly golden yellow, which is my favourite colour, funnily enough. Trying to wear a lot of green because it represents the heart and healing to me. But yellow will always be my favourite colour. The colour of the solar plexus. The colour of the divine light and love. The colour of the pure blissful energy that doing healing is starting to bring to me. However you choose to live your life. I wish you all the best. I sit underneath an infinite tree of life, and I say, may all beings be happy. I make a wish for each and every one to come to the realization, to come to know themselves deeply, in pure acceptance and surrender to a truth that sets them free. Sending love from my heart to thee, losing lots of falsity, running out of rhymes and things to say. Best to leave it there. Namaste. That's the Celtic way of saying soul friend, another me, another you.